welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Icie and I'm so happy to have you here. So today I am taking you guys along my first day back as a legal assistant. If you've been here for a while, then you might have seen my first day as a legal assistant ever at this job. So it's kind of coming full circle right now just because I have obviously worked with this company before, but this is the first day that I have been back in almost 3 months. I recently resigned from my job as a resource manager at a deposition company just because it wasn't a good fit, and I did feel a lot of physical and mental burnout from that job. If you want to know the full story about why I transitioned and why I'm coming back as a legal assistant, then I will link my video right over here where I explain it all. But today is a new, fresh start. I'm so excited. I also wanted to show you my work outfit of the day. The attire for the office, like the dress code, I guess, is more business casual. At my old job, they were more strict about what we could wear, so I have a little bit more creativity and fun putting together outfits at this job, and it feels really exciting. But I'm just excited for a fresh new start. So let's go ahead and have a great day. I'm also going to be telling you guys a little bit more about what I'm going to be doing. So I am going to be in a different role in the sense that my responsibilities are going to be different. Last time I was a legal assistant, I was doing onboarding and talking mostly with clients. So this time I'm going to be part of the filing of the cases and medical records is what I was told. But obviously I'll tell you guys more information about that as I transition into the role and get more into it. But yeah, let's go and have a great first day back. Good afternoon. I'm just wrapping up my lunch. I stopped by Starbucks and got an iced caramel macchiato just for a little coffee pick-me-up, and I figured we could do a little bit of a car coffee chat together before I head back into the office. I wanted to show you guys, or not show you, but I guess tell you some of my first day back impressions, my observations, and kind of my reflections that I've already been able to make within the first day of just being back. So I feel like I've really grown to have a sense of appreciation for this company. I mean, obviously they were generous enough to even offer me back my position, even though it's in a completely different side of the it's a completely different role. It's not in onboarding like what I was doing previously, but the fact that they were able to give me offer me back a position was really incredible, and I'm so grateful for that. Also, some things that I've also realized are so important for me in my work experience is just being able to have a sense of community. I feel like when I was working from home and had a more of a hybrid model, there were definitely some perks with that. It's convenient, it's easy to clock in, and you definitely save money on gas, but I've come to realize that I'm definitely someone who thrives off in-person communication, in-person interaction. That's such a huge part of what makes my work fulfilling, is being able to see my coworkers, talk to them, and just the daily interactions of being able to say hi to the receptionist or ask how your coworker's day is going. Little things like that really make me feel fulfilled, and so that's something that I've come to realize. And the other thing that I've noted as well is already I feel a sense of peace, and I know this comes with the fact that I've been with this company already for a while, so I do have that prior relationship and I've built that connection. But like I said, I'm doing a completely different role as a legal assistant, and it just feels nice to know that I actually have support. I actually have someone that I can go to. At my other job, I was on my own. It was pretty much just me, and I had support from my direct supervisor, but he had his own responsibilities. So it's just nice to know that I have someone that I can rely on and someone backing me up. And I also have management that is willing to accommodate me and is willing to give me the proper tools and time and proper training, all of those things. You know, it just feels nice to feel confident that I can do this role successfully, and that's something that I have realized is something that is rare to find in, I feel, in jobs right now, is that it's rare to find management that truly supports you and wants to see you succeed. And I didn't realize how rare that was until I left this company and then went to a company that didn't necessarily check all those boxes. So it just feels nice to be on the other end of the spectrum, but I definitely think going to a company and a work environment that was not so supportive or lacked support in those areas that I mentioned, it definitely created a deeper sense of appreciation for this job, and I'm really excited. So some of you may be wondering what I am doing now as a legal assistant, and essentially what I'm going to be doing is trial prep. So I'm going to be helping filing complaints, following up with medical record requests, and there's also other terminology that I'm not entirely sure about yet. So basically, in a nutshell, I'm going to be more so helping with trial prep with attorneys instead of doing onboarding and doing that initial intake process. I am kind of like in the middle part of the case, I guess, and also serving people. I think that was something that the other legal assistant was telling me that we will be working on, is serving the opposing counsel. So I'm excited for that because it's a completely different thing, and I also feel like this specific role as a legal assistant is more versatile, meaning that I can transfer these skills if I were down the line to move elsewhere or, you know, work with a different law firm, which I have no plans of changing anything right now. I just want to have a sense of stability, like I said. Excited to expand my knowledge of the legal industry, and I'm just excited to be back. I can already feel myself feeling lighter and feeling like this is where I belong. So anyway, I need to head back now. It is 2:51. I am going to finish up my iced coffee, and then I will catch up with you guys towards the end of the day. Also, another thing as well is that my office, before, you guys, if you've watched my other legal assistant vlogs, I used to have an individual office, so it was easier to film and get B-roll, but now I'm in an office where I'm with 2 other people. It's a larger office, but it's more of a communal office, so I probably won't be getting as much B-roll and stuff and as much footage of the physical space, because obviously I don't want to bring out my camera and disturb everyone and be a weirdo and get questions of why I'm filming. That probably wouldn't go very well. So I am gonna kind of have to modify these work vlogs a little bit. It's gonna be more behind the scenes, me in my car updating you guys on my day, and then if I can, I'll try and show you snippets here and there of when I'm maybe writing my notes, but it definitely won't be as extensive as my other work vlogs where you actually saw my physical office space. That's just not where I'm situated right now, but there are plans though for us to be moving downstairs. And so I may have my own office space, but right now I'm sharing it, which I actually don't mind. It's actually really nice to have people to talk to, and yeah, it's nice to have that social interaction. But anyway, I'm gonna head back to work now and then probably catch up with you guys once I'm done. ever since I got home from work. I just finished some dinner and chilled out for a bit. I obviously changed into this big comfy sweater, and I wanted to officially wrap up this vlog as well as giving you guys my final end of day thoughts on my first day back as a legal assistant, as well as what I'm going to be doing. I don't know if I explained it very well in the last clip, but essentially I'm going to be filing complaints, dealing with expert witnesses, serving expert witnesses specifically, and also medical record requests. Now, within those responsibilities, there are subtasks that we are still trying to finalize, but that is basically what I'm going to be doing. So I am more involved now in the trial prep and more of the legal process, which I think is really, really exciting because this is an area of the legal field that I've never explored before, and I'm really excited to just gain this wealth of knowledge and also expand my knowledge in this specific area, because I think it's really valuable to know this, especially if you want to advance in the legal career and eventually become an attorney, which I have been getting some questions about whether or not I plan on going to law school, if I want to be an attorney one day. And I always say this, but my mind constantly changes, so I'm not saying yes or no, but I'm just leaving it open to possibility because I want to see how, after doing this side of the legal field, how I feel, because I remember when I did onboarding as a legal assistant, I felt really fulfilled by it, and I didn't understand the appreciation for what I was doing and being in that specific legal area. I didn't appreciate it as much until after I left it. So I think it's going to be interesting coming back now and having a newfound determination and appreciation for it, and just wanting to do my absolute best. And it's also really, really nice to go back into an environment that feels welcoming, where they feel happy to have you, and not only that, but they have confidence in you. And I think that's such a huge thing in a work environment that I think is so critical toward your own future performance and success, is having people that believe in you, that encourage you, and just motivate you to be the very best employee, whether that's a legal assistant or whatever it is. I really feel the support from my team and my management, and it gives me a lot of hope for the future, as corny as that sounds, just because it's been a really, really rough few months, and I don't want to jinx it, but I do feel a small shift, and I feel that there are small baby steps where I can feel myself lighter. I could feel myself becoming lighter and just more happy and more like my usual self, and it feels really, really good. But I hope you enjoyed this first day back as a legal assistant vlog. Like I said in the last clip, I don't have my own physical office space, so I'm gonna try and show you guys here and there my day as an actual legal assistant, but I probably won't be able to show as much. I will talk to you guys, just like right now, about what's going on, updates, things like that. I will continue to share that so that you can be as informed about my legal assistant journey and also future, I guess, ambitions in the legal field. But what I can say right now is I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm excited to see where this goes, and I'm excited for the future, which I haven't felt that way in what feels like a long time, and I'm really grateful for that. So with that said, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening or day wherever you are, and I will see you very soon in another video.